Hi guys, welcome back. I know it's been quite some time since my last sewing tutorial how-to video. I have been away on holiday, so I was vlogging all of that. You can see them vlogs on this channel if you want to. I know it's something different from the sewing, but yeah, if you just want a little bit of escapism, go check them out. They're from the Peak District here in the UK. It's in the Derbyshire area. So yeah, there are a few holiday vlogs. So yeah, that has meant that I've not been able to do any sewing whilst I've been away and editing all of those videos. So today I thought I would do another quick, easy project for you. I don't know about you, but I always am reaching for tissues in my car. So today I'm going to show you how to make a small compact tissue holder that's got some elastic fitted onto it, and it can fit around, you know, the centre bit in between the passenger and the driver's seat. I'm assuming it's the same world over. In the UK, you've got your driver's seat, the passenger seat, and then in the middle, there's like a box glove compartment type thing that you can lift up and just store things in. So I'm going to fit mine to go around there. Nice and convenient, handy to grab hold of, and the elastic will just, yeah, sit nicely over that centre section. You can also make them for your, I've seen people do them on the, you know, the visors, the sun visors. So you can also make them to fit on there. But yeah, today's one for me, just preference only. I'm going to do it to fit on that little box. I will show you it once it's done. I'll fit it in the car so that you can see. So yeah, that's today's project. It's going to be a nice little tissue holder that will sit nicely in your car. Really handy to have, especially if you've got children. So that's what we'll be making today. If you're interested in seeing how I do that, then stick around. And yeah, let's get started. Okay guys, so here we have our materials for today's project. It's very simple, very basic, very easy, and it just consists of 3 things. So here we have our fabric, which is measuring at 22 inches by 12 inches, and we have 2 pieces of black elastic, which are both 12 inches. Okay guys, so here we have our fabric. It is right side up, and what we need to do is simply fold this in half so the right sides are facing each other, and just line up them edges there. Make sure they're nice and neat, nice and straight, and then simply just pop on some pins to keep it all in place. So we've got the right sides together, so facing up now for you should be the wrong side of the fabric. Let me pop them pins on. So all nice and secure, right sides together, so we've just got the wrong side now on the outside. Okay, the next step, guys, is we're going to take this to the machine and we are going to sew all the way down from one end to the other. And don't forget to backstitch either end. Okay, guys, so we've got this under the machine. I'm going to stitch now from one end to the other, remembering to backstitch at about 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. So let's go. Okay guys, so here's our fabric. This is the side we've just stitched. So just give that seam a little roll, make sure it's nice and flat. You can iron it if you want to. If you want to give it a quick press, by all means do that. It does make your life a little bit easier, to be honest. I've not pressed it, I have just rolled it out. So all we're going to do now is top stitch down this side, top stitch down this side, about 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. So let's take this to the machine and get our top stitch done. Okay guys, so here is our fabric. We have stitched down each side. All we've got to do now is just cut off these loose threads. Ooh. And yep, the giant scissors are back. So let's snip them off, get rid of them. Just keep it all nice and tidy. As always, we just throw them on the floor because that's what we do here. And we clean up afterwards. We like it like that. So yeah, there is our piece, all ready for the next step. Okay guys, so here is our fabric. We have sewn down each end here and here. What we need to do now is fold these ends into the middle to create our little pocket for us to take the tissues out. So the best way to do it for accuracy is first of all, just fold it in half. So get them ends to meet just there and give it a little press with your fingers. Then when you open it up, you can see the crease down the middle. So then you just take each end into that crease in the middle, and that will make sure that you're nice and centered with your pocket. So it should look like that. So both ends, we've folded them in to meet in the middle. So what we're going to do now is seal off these edges. We're just going to sew from top to bottom, both sides, back stitch either end. And your seam allowance, it's, for me, I'm going to do actually an inch because I've got quite a lot of fabric here. I may have cut it bigger than I needed. So, I mean, I could trim it and just sew it, but I'm just going to stitch it with about an inch seam allowance, and then I can always cut off the excess to get rid of the bulk. So yeah, we're going to take this to the machine and get these end bits sealed up. I'm just going to pop a few pins on here just to keep that in place, keep it nice and secure. So we are all pinned, we are all secure, ready to take to the machine. Let's go. Okay guys, so we've stitched up each of those ends there. I've removed the pins. I am going to just cut off these excess bits of cotton again, just like we did before. And what I'm going to do as well, because there's quite a lot of fabric here, so I'm just going to trim this excess off because we don't need it. It's just going to create bulk. So literally just cut down. Obviously don't cut into your stitches. That's never a good thing. But just cut off that excess, get rid of them little excess bits of cotton. And just curve off them corners as well, so it makes it easier to poke through when we flip it right side out. So do exactly the same on this side. Let's just cut off that excess, snip them corners, and chuck it on the floor. Okay, so we are now left with pretty much the finished thing, and even though it is right side out, we want to get rid and hide all these seams and things. Oh, I've got some extra threads there that I've missed. So what we're going to do is actually turn it, I say inside out, but it's not, it's kind of right side out, even though it is already right side out. So anyway, we're just going to flip it, so as if you're doing it inside out, just turn it, and that will just hide all them little seams and things like that. I'm just going to get my point turner and point these little ends out. Got my point turner, excited to use this because this is my new purchase. If any of you watch my holiday vlogs, you'll see that I picked this up in this little cute antique place. I usually use a chopstick, which actually works perfect. It's fine. You just need a sharp object, but I just thought it would be nice to have a proper point turner. So I treated myself. So yeah, just get that in and pop out them corners. Obviously be careful, don't go through your fabric. You don't want to create any holes because that wouldn't be fun. Okay guys, so there you can see, that's basically it. We just need to attach our elastic. So You've got your pouch here, your tissues are going to sit inside, and what we need to do now is just attach some elastic to the back here so that we can pop it over our centre compartment in the car and keep it in one place, keep it nice and steady. So let's grab our elastic and complete this final step. Okay guys, so we've got our 2 pieces of elastic and here is our pouch. So you want to pop your pouch so the open pocket bit is face down and we've got the bottom side up. And we just need to, I'm just going to eyeball this really. We just want to attach our elastic onto the back here so that it can slide over the armrest bit in the middle. I'm literally going to eyeball it and pin it and then take it to the machine and put a few stitches into it to keep it in place. So you can just do 1 in the centre if you want, but I am going to do 2. I just feel like it'll be a little bit more secure. So I'm going to do 2 either side. So let's just eyeball this and pop some pins in, keep that in place, and then we can take it to the machine. So I'm going to put 1 about there. Going to fold that over. So that's 1 done. I'm just going to do exactly the same on the other side. Okay guys, so that elastic is all attached now, all secure, pins in place, ready to take to the machine. And we're just going to I'm probably going to do maybe a little square stitch with a little cross through just to keep it nice and strong. Okay, so let's finish this final step and get this to the machine. Yeah, so guys, all I'm doing is literally just flipping those corners just out the way, to be honest, just so that you can get your material under the machine. So let me turn you around. So here's our elastic here, so just flip the corners out just to make it flat really to be able to get under the machine. Once you've got it under, just make sure it's all nice and flat and neat and straight. Put your foot down to keep the fabric in place and then you can remove your pin because obviously you don't want to go over your pin and ruin your needle, snap your needle. So once that's in place, pop your needle down and then back stitch. And off you go. It's just a few stitches. Once you've got to where you need to be, just lift up that foot, spin it, rotate it, get it all nice and lined up again, nice and straight, nice and flat. Pop that foot back down and then continue to sew a few more stitches in a little square we're doing. So same again, lift that foot, rotate it, put the foot down, make sure it's all neat and flat. Carry on down. And once more, lift, rotate, pop that foot down and carry on. And then you don't have to do this next bit, but I've been lifting it and doing just a diagonal stitch through the centre as well, just for a bit of extra security really. I'm very heavy footed today. It's because, you know it is, I've got my slippers on. I need proper shoes on when I sew. So yeah, spin, rotate, pop that foot down. And then let's do 1 more diagonal line through the middle there. Little back stitch to finish. And that should be good. Okay guys, so here is the finished product. We've got our elastic sewn on, so that's ready to be attached to the car. I'll just show you quickly if it will pick it up on camera, I'm not quite sure. If you can kind of see on the elastic there, I've just done a square with a cross through. I'm not really sure if that's picking up on camera, but you get the gist. It's just to make it secure. I mean, yeah, it's straightforward. So we've got our pouch. Now is time to pop in our tissues. So I've taken my tissues out of the box. So I've got them here and I'm just going to place them inside the pouch. So I'm going to slot them in. I don't like them in the box. I think the box is too bulky and it's just unnecessary. You don't need it once you've got this little pouch. So there's our tissues inside, fit perfectly, and we'll pull one out. So yeah, nice and easy. Ready to install in our car. So guys, yep, there it is. There is our pouch with our tissues inside. Fits absolutely perfectly. Elastic on the bottom. We're going to head to the car now. Fit this on that centerpiece just so I can show you how it's supposed to look. Follow me. Okay guys, so we're in the car now. Please excuse the dust and the mess. I have been on holiday to the countryside, so it was very dusty and dirty, and it does need a very good clean, but that's for another day. So anyway, just a quick demo of our tissue. So here's our tissue pouch. This is the compartment in the middle between the two seats I was telling you about. I'm going to just lift that up and pop the elastics over the top of them. Both pieces, pull them down. So that's nice and secure on there now. Just going to pop that shut. And there we have it, guys. There is our tissue pocket holder. So there it is, guys. There is our pocket tissue holder for the car. Sits just on that little armrest, the one that lifts up in the centre of the car. The elastic goes around it. It's nice and secure and just really easy to grab your tissues now. And you know what? It just looks cute. It's nice and colourful. So yeah, that is our tissue holder for the car. Forgot to do an outro, guys, so sorry, but here it is in all its glory. Hope you liked it, hope you managed to sew along with me, and yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks guys, bye.